All right, how's everything going?
Not bad. How about with you?
Good, good. Things are good. So, what city are you in?
We're in New Jersey, but we have a another division that's on the West Coast, so
I
California.
see. Okay, that's cool. Wow, that's across the whole
So that's where
country.
I'm in hot Jersey today.
Oh, so it's high temperature there today?
Yeah, it's I don't know. I was just walking my dog, so it's definitely in the 90s.
Well, I was wishing that we can have a warmer weather in here.
Why?
We're in the north. We're in Vancouver, and it's gloomy today. Actually,
It's
yes,
oh
it's
wow.
cloudy here, and the temperature is like 18 Celsius. I don't know, but maybe that's 80 something. You're
Oh, okay. Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm gonna share my screen. Let me know if you can see it.
Okay. All I see right now is it says meeting. Oh no, never mind. I see what you're doing. Okay.
Right. It should be saying Dance Champs Elite.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. Okay. So today's training is about app.
Well, actually,
Uh,
no, mine says Dance Platinum.
okay. Then it should be this one then. Dance Champs Elite now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Perfect. All right. All right. So just wondering, do you have your cell phone or iPad handy so that you can log into the app and to see the changes I'll be making?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So could you please, okay, so you do have the DCG events app on your cell phone, right?
Yeah.
Okay, do you know your account for logging in?
I think I'm automatically wait a minute, let me just, how do I know if I'm automatically logged in?
Okay, so if you scroll all the way to the bottom, if you see the log out button, that means you're actually logged in.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
if you see login, that means you're not logged in.
yeah, so honestly, I have to think about it. Sharon, let's see. No, it's saying that it doesn't manage thing. Oh, guess I should have had this done. Huh, I don't, Sharon, it didn't.
No, I have all your login information here, so if you don't remember them,
Okay, yeah,
let you
please.
know.
I'm sorry. I
Okay,
didn't realize
so
that.
yeah, the password is Dance Champs Elite.
Oh, okay. So
No
then,
space, no nothing.
and on no capitals?
No capitals. Dance Champs Elite.
And is it under Sharon at Dance Champs?
You don't. I don't think you need the email for logging in. Just punch in Dance Champs Elite for the username and the password. It's just password.
Oh,
Yeah.
no spaces, you said,
No
right?
space. No space. No capital. No space. One word.
And then the password is just the word password?
Just the password. Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, because you guys gave me the password and login info, so that's why I didn't have it. Okay.
It must be a long time ago, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
clearly. And it
Okay.
says that I'm logged. The only option it'll give me is logged out, so apparently I'm logged in.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. All right. So you see all the options on the dashboard, right? First one is
Mhm.
competition, last one is logout. Okay. So we're going to start with competition. So if you click on competition, so this is actually a list of all the registered DCG customers that's available on this using the app actually. So as a competition admin, you don't have to worry too much about this section because it's for regular users to search and add competition to their end. And right now you're logged in as admin, so you don't see like how they add those events to their app. So later we're gonna switch account. We're gonna switch your account to a user account just to let you to see how exactly it works, so you can teach your customers, right?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we can get up this section for now. Can you press back and go back to the dashboard?
Okay.
Yeah, and you see the convention, it pretty much does the same thing, right? So same logic, you search for a convention and you see the info. So it's for mostly for regular user as well. The third section is judges and choreographers. So this is a section where the judges and choreographer register themselves on the app so that, the competitions or the regular users can see, maybe contact them for services. So as you can see, there's quite a few users in there already. And, if you ever go to a location and missing a judge, you can try to find someone locally from there.
Okay, perfect.
All right. The fourth one is search. Honestly, as a competition admin, you don't need this. You don't need to use this either. It's for a regular user, to search between a set of date to see what competitions are available.
Gotcha.
For them. Yeah. Okay. The next section, my events. Okay, that's the section you'll be using 99% of the time, right?
Right.
So if you click on my event, please, you'll see the current event that you have at the moment, which is the current year, right? Everything as you can see, everything is in 2020. Yeah, unfortunately, you don't have any data for these events. So yesterday I did some research. I figure there's some events that's in your 2019 location has a lot of data that we can use for training. So we're going to ignore whatever we have for the current year now. And can you please click on the view past event in the bottom? All right.
And where do I go to input the data on this?
Okay, I'll show you in a moment. Yeah. So yeah, let's go to view past events for now first.
Okay.
Okay, you have a list of location of all your past events, right? Okay. So regarding your question, where do you put in the data? So basically, whatever you punch in. Okay, if you look at your computer screen, whatever you punch in on your location data on here.
Gotcha. So
it'll be synced to the app.
Okay.
So it's not something you have to worry about as long as you punch in your location.
On the app, it's done on the program.
It's done on the program, yes. Basically, nothing is actually done on the app. So everything you can do is from the program and it will be synced to the app itself.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. All right. So can you please click on Jackson, New Jersey location? So that's the one I figure there's some good data in there we can use for training. Okay. All right, and you see the app show page, right?
Yep.
Okay, all right, let's go from top to bottom. So on the very top, it says session, group line production for 15 p.m., right? And on the right-hand side, can you please click on change? And you'll be able to see two sessions. The first one is solo duo trio. And can you please switch to that session? Yeah, let me know when you're there, please.
I'm there.
Okay, all right, sounds good. All right, as you can see, the current routine on stage, number 83, right? And if you look at your computer screen, you can see the year is 2019, the same location, Jackson, New Jersey, and the same session, solo duo trio. And you can see, well, there's only one routine left under the unscored routines, which is number 83 you're seeing right here. Okay, so basically at the competition, what you want to do is that, question before I continue. Are you going to be using online or offline tabulation at the venue?
It really depends on the venue, but I think primarily we have been using offline.
Offline, I see. Okay, if that's the case, the thing I will be showing, see this button right here, it says app sync is on. That means if you're using online tabulation, which everything will be done through internet, if you turn this button on, all the apps, like the current routine on stage, next routine on stage, this flow will be strictly following whatever the order you have on here. So if this says next routine is number 83, on the app it says 83. And once you move on to 84, app will automatically switch to the next routine if you turn the app sync on. So basically,
if we are using
online
at the event, the internet, then this would be turned app sync on. If we're not, then you...
Okay, so so what you can do is that you go to the schedule section.
Okay.
That's the, let's see, third option from the list.
What, shine?
Beg your pardon?
What do you say when the third option from the list is what?
Oh, schedule.
Oh, I know, I found it, schedule.
Yeah,
right.
Schedule.
Oh, I thought when you said third, gotcha, never
Sorry
mind.
about that. Okay, so you can see all your routines from this session is listed. what you can do is to you can manually press this little pin on the right side of the routine to move this routine on stage. So whatever routine you pin, it will be this routine that's on stage, and the user will see, oh, this routine is on stage from their app. You can try click on one of the routine and pin it on the stage.
Okay, so you're saying from the app, our tabulator would then pin it so they can see it on their app, knowing who's on stage. But they'd have to do that each time we do a different, each time a different routine.
Yes, because you're not really connected to the internet. Everything has to be rely on the person who's in charge of the app to move the routines on stage.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah. Because we figured that at one time we thought like we're going to use the routine length, to calculate the next time the routine is going to be automatically moved up to the stage. But that time can be, like at the event, anything could happen, and that time can be quite, different. So it's not really reliable. So we moved back to, having people manually put routines on stage if they're not using online tabulation. Okay. Yeah, and I just saw you put routine number 1 on stage, right? Mm-hmm. On my end, yeah. Okay, so if you were ever like make a mistake by putting a wrong routine on the stage, with before the competition even starts, you see 4 buttons on the top, right? Mm-hmm. So the last one is a refresh button. That means if you click on that, it's going to put all your routines back to the original stage. That means no routines currently on the stage at the moment if you click on it.
Gotcha. And then I would do, like, say, number 2 I would want, and that.
Yeah. So basically, it gives you the ability to reset your schedule. Like if you want to move to number 1 to number 2, no need to press that refresh button. You just need to press the pin on number 2.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Say if you ever made a mistake, like for example, you pin a routine on the stage before the show even starts, you can use that to move the routine off the stage. Okay,
gotcha.
Okay, all right, perfect. Okay, and since we're on this page, so 4 little buttons on top. So the first one is search. You can search a routine by its entry ID or the name, right? That's a simple feature. So the second button, move routine. So you can, for the second button, you can move the routines around using this feature. Say you want to move ID 001 after ID 003. So you can try it at the moment. So punch in 001 in the first box and choose after.
It says move routine failed, cannot move a past routine.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So here's the reason, because all your routines from this competition has been scored already.
Okay.
So they're all considered as
that's how you do it. So
that's how you do it. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah. Okay. And you see the little plus sign, the third button. It allows you to add a additional routine or break if if you're missing something from the schedule, right?
Perfect.
Okay. Yeah. So that's pretty much all the buttons on top. Any questions so far?
No.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, and there's one little thing I didn't cover on the routine side. So if you look at right hand side, there's next to the pin button, there's little
clipboard.
Yeah, clipboard. Yeah. So if you click on that, you can actually modify the information of this routine. Yeah, the entry ID, the title, whatever info that's on there, right?
Awesome.
And keep in mind, so the length of the routine, if you change it, the rest of the schedule will be changed according to the length you have changed in here.
Okay, so if
it will be recalculated.
Entry number 1 and made it instead of the length being 4 minutes, we made it 3 minutes, then it would change accordingly.
Accordingly, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
And one last thing on this page is the add notes. So as an admin, I don't think you're going to need this feature that much, but as a competition, as an end user or as a parent, you can click on the little add notes button to add notes for this particular routine.
Gotcha.
So at a venue, you don't have any pen.
And what is do you remember, because I don't have it in front of me and I forget what not Elliot, Lucas told me about the how much does the customer or have to pay for the app?
Oh, I see. Okay. We can, yeah. So you want to go through that topic now?
I mean, I don't want to change it, but it's just a question that, I mean, if you have a different format, we can go with you, but something that popped into my head.
Okay, I see. All right. Well, I go to that question right next after I finish the notes, right?
Okay.
So yeah, so if you add some notes to the routine, can you
make a note? Okay.
Yeah, make a note. Yeah. It's just a random note. You can just put in anything you want because it's a test anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it said save successfully.
All right. Okay, so you made a note, right?
Yeah.
Which routine did you make a note to?
1001.
Okay. All right. All right. So if you go back to 001, you can see the add notes actually changed to my notes. Right. Well, it's not that obvious, but there's a change. It says that means you already have a note for this routine. And the easier way to access this note is to go back to your dashboard, like go one step back to the actual screen.
Mm-hmm.
And you see my notes feature all the way in the bottom. That's the third option from
above. The dashboard. Where should I have gone?
Oh, top left, there's a back button.
Oh, no, but now I'm at the dashboard. I have to go to, what was it? Events?
Oh, you're all the way back. Okay, yeah, my events.
Mm-hmm.
My past events.
Oh, God, I didn't go all the way down. Jackson.
And okay. Jackson, New Jersey. Yeah.
Back
all the way to the bottom. You see the My Notes section, third from the bottom.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and you see all your notes in there, and the number one is the one you just put in.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and in the bottom right, you can view the detail of this notes and or delete this note, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And on the top of this page, you can also click on View Schedule and Set up Notes. This will take you back to the schedule page. It's easier access, to the schedule.
Well, let me actually. I'm at the @show. What is this thing called? The @show screen where what is it, like the features, whatever.
Yeah.
On the where it says critiques and results.
Mm-hmm.
Every parent's able to see that as well.
Yes. So when we go to the questions you just asked me a couple minutes ago regarding the pricing, right? Mm-hmm. Can you please look at the computer, my screen? Mm-hmm. Okay. So if we go to the app section, right? So this is the app module where you control all your features. You can see on here the default event price is $4.99, which means they need to pay $4.99 to get your our premium features.
Okay, and then the $4.99 is just for Dance Champ. So if they wanted to go to Powerhouse or Dance or whatever, another
nothing to do with
company,
you.
It's another $4.99.
Well, the different competition set up their price differently. So yeah, it's a different $4.99. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and you mentioned that the videos, right? So if you look at here, so the performance videos, we have the ability to charge them extra money for that, right? But okay, what most people do is that you look at here, so you have critiques and performance videos. So if you want to make this a paid feature, they'll have to pay to access everything under the premium feature.
We control we control whether or not we want them to have it, or if we want them to have it and pay for it.
That's correct. Yeah.
Or not have it at all, not even give it to them as an option.
Exactly. So look at here. So I'm gonna uncheck performance video and critiques, right? And I'm gonna save it. Okay. So if you go back to the app, you're on the actual screen at the moment, right?
Yeah.
Can you go one step back? Yeah, and click on the Jackson, New Jersey again.
Gotcha. So
you'll see those options gone. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. And since we're talking about the video and the critiques, the place to control the publish publishing of video and critique is here. So if you go to dance competition and upload content, you go to that location, you can either publish or unpublish your critiques. Okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
this is what we do anyway for the critiques for the studio owners that have registered to participate.
Okay.
They already have access, but now where you just, because, and my partner D usually does this, so she knows this part, but if you put ready to publish for the studio owners to see their video critiques,
Okay.
I guess, okay, so whether or not we click it on, allow the app user to get it for free or for not. But if you do it, like, let's say we want the studio owners to see it, they'll see it on their their online account. Whether or not they have the actual app or not is a different story, because that's depending on if they pay for it, right?
I see. Yeah, that's correct.
You can't give the app away to the studio owners and sell it to the parents, right? It's got to be all or nothing, right? Everybody pays for it as opposed to some not paying.
Sell to the parents. To be honest, I don't know how that process works, but if you publish a video on here, the studio owners will be able to see those videos on their studio dashboard.
Right.
One place, another place is the app.
Right, but on the app itself, like, we couldn't give the Dance Comp Genie app, our Dance Champs Dance Comp Genie app to the studio owners complimentary. So at the show, they can, have real-time access rather than to go online and access their studio account unless they pay the $4.99, right?
If you set up the price, yes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. All right. Any other questions regarding the videos?
No.
Okay. All right. Hey, so we have covered the schedule and we have covered the video. Okay, let's go back to here. Okay. Can you please take a look at my computer screen at a moment?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So whatever you see here, right? Just like I showed you a couple minutes before, you can turn on or turn off the access of those features on the app for your end users, and you can also, make them choose these as a paid feature or not paid feature, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So the logic is very simple, and one thing you need to do. So if you enable event purchase, that means your event, right, on the app will be able to be accessed by your users. If you turn this off, which means they cannot access all your events from their app.
Okay, say that to me one more time. So the events purchase means what?
Okay, event purchase means you make your locations available on the app.
Okay, so all of our different events.
It's one control, unfortunately.
No. But I mean, like, when you have events purchased, that means that what? That they can log into our different events, right?
No, this one actually controls all the events in your company. So if you disable event purchase, all your events will be disabled from that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it has to stay on.
Yeah, it has to stay on. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
You're going there. Enable company review.
Yeah, enable company review means people can leave comments or review on the app.
For all to see?
For all to see, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so that's why you have the option to turn on and turn off, right?
Gotcha.
Okay. All right, let's go back to the app itself. Okay, so nearby restaurant, that's a very simple feature. So if you click on that, and if your phone's GPS is turned on, so it's going to show a list of your the nearby restaurant by the venue.
Perfect.
All right. And judges and staff. So do you wish to display the judge and staff info?
No, not to the community. No.
Not to the community. Okay. Do you need to know how it works then, or you want to skip it?
Well, I mean, I'm guessing I just unclick it if we don't want to show it, right? Or no?
Oh no, actually, on here. So if we go to BIOS on the section, you will have the ability to add judges and staff to this whole list, right? I can just add a test one because it's not going to show anyway. Okay, so I have a test judge in here, right? And if you click on BIOS to events, you can insert this judge or staff into a particular event. But if you don't enter anything, then nothing will show up on the user end.
So no, but this is good. So in other words, judges and staff for the public is more of who our judges are, who our MC is, who our stage managers are. Okay, perfect.
That's correct. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's for that section. Next one will be schedule. Yeah, we already went over schedule. Any questions on that?
No.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Very simple. If afterwards, if you have any questions, just come back to us anytime you want. All right.
Thank you.
Okay. And announcement. So this is the thing you're probably gonna use during the event. So basically, if you open up an announcement, you click on add, you can post announcement to this particular event. Right, you can enter some content in there and take a picture for that. And once it's published, your end users, your studios or your teachers will able to see a pop-up on their screen to show, oh, there's an announcement in this location, and they click open and they can see what's being announced.
So this is like if we needed entry number 084 to be lining up, and they're not there yet. That
you can try that,
for that. Okay.
Yeah. But if they don't look at their cell phone, then it's another story.
No, exactly. When the pop-up comes up, I guess that's all depending on if they have some kind of ringtone or whatever that will.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it doesn't pop up because they have blocked it from this app, from receiving notifications. So, conditions might vary.
So receiving notifications when this, because when you're downloading an app, it'll ask, will you be able, do you want to enable or allow notifications? Then we have to tell everyone is there any way when they're, like when they go to their app store or whatever and they download the Dance Comp Genie app, when it comes to like us or any individual end user, not end user, but like customer like us, Dance Champs, are we able to put in like a feature where it would say must enable, like if we wanted, like I would call this kind of thing with the announcements like their personal event concierge, like as a reminder and keep them updated. And so where we would have somebody saying, you need to be in warm up, or you need to be at the stage entrance, or you're on stage in 5 minutes or 2 minutes. Is there a way to tell them that they must allow notification or make that mandatory?
That's actually something controlled by their phone. It's not something we can control unless send out an email prior to the event saying if you want to download the app, make sure you turn on notification for the app. Other than that, I really don't have any better solutions for that because it's completely in their own control. It's not something we can tell them, but nothing much we can do on our end.
All right, so to accept and allow app notifications to. I'm just making my own little notes. Okay. Oh, but it's recorded, so I could say just have to download, accept and allow the app notifications to receive, say, like their personal concierge notifications and check their phones.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and then send out an email in advance.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's entirely up to you because most of people do allow that once, and some people don't.
No, I know. It's one of those things that I do on some and don't on another. But if I understand why, it's important, I would certainly. So I'll have. Do you have like a sample, like instruction or overview on the app so that I can send it out and maybe modify it according to like little things I want to put in as a sample email regarding the app, as that it'll be available for purchase, and is there something like standard?
I believe we do, yes. And but I need to check with the team to see if that document is still up to date, and to see if we can send to you directly. Okay.
Gotcha. Perfect.
Okay, let me write this down then. Okay,
Like all
right.
of the features, like a clean version of what the app does, like a little bullet point kind of a list. That's what I'm thinking, right? It should be more like, with the features of the app, why it would benefit them to purchase it, etc. Right? Would it be something like that?
Here's the thing. It's not I don't think it's as specific as the training we're doing today, because on the user end, what they really do is just to see what like the event progress. It's not like being an admin.
No, not like a tutorial or anything. I just meant like give them like if you're telling me I have to pay for an app for $5, sometimes I won't do it because I'm like, why do I want to pay $5? What's the benefit of it? But I'm saying, would you have something as a brief description or bullet point list of why it's good to make this purchase, of what the features are and the benefits of the app, and paying the $5 for that app?
I see. I'll check with
The
the team to
customer,
see.
like why would you want to do this? Because I'd like to send out an email blast to all the studios, and when we speak about the cheer comp genie, the same thing for all the cheer teams.
Okay, all right. I'll check with the team to see if we have anything like that, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so shall we move on to the next one?
Sure.
Okay, all right. Okay, routine status. If you click on that, you can see the current onstage routine and upcoming routine and past routines. I mean, it's just for display purpose, so there's really not much things you need to worry about on this page. So if you go back, photos. So as an admin, what you see is that you can add photos to this particular competition, right? And for whatever photos you have added, your end user will be able to see the exact same photo on their end.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can use this as a tiny, gallery, or a gallery for your customers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and the results. Okay, so this is the part which you're going to be using a lot of time. So if you click on result, you can see the result from this competition, right?
Yep.
And this is the website result report we load from your database. From your website.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you look at your computer screen,
mm-hmm.
Jackson, New Jersey, and this is the place to publish your result. So once you have your result available, or you feel like it's available, you just click this button, ready to publish. And this result will be available on the app.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and your website. Okay, that's a very, very simple feature. Yep.
Now.
Yep, go ahead.
No, I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just actually thinking of something else, and I went back and looked at it and answered my own question. It's about the schedule, but yeah, it's the same thing. So schedule and results. So that's a benefit for sure.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, so basically you publish everything through here, upload content. Your result, your schedule, your result, your video, yeah. And also the program book, if you have it, right? So basically, just look at here. So anything that says the app.
Where did you just say something about the program book? What?
Yes. So you do have the ability to post a PDF version of the program book that you might have. Yeah.
And where would that be found?
Yeah. So you click on here, you choose a file, and you upload, right? Because I don't have any files, so I'm just not going to upload anything. So once you upload the file, it can be found on the at show screen, very bottom at the moment.
Oh, program book. I'm looking.
Program book. Okay. Yeah, that's the one. So whatever you publish will be available on here.
Okay.
Yeah, very handy tool. So some people, actually use that to post their own version of the schedule. So you can pretty much use it to post anything you want.
And where it says premium features on the app, is that where like if we charged additional for it?
Yes. So could you please look at my computer screen at the moment? Yeah. So you have all the features list on here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, we just disabled the critique and performance video, so that's why it's no longer showing on the app.
Yep.
So any feature you want to turn on, turn off, you use this enable button. And if you want to make it as a paid feature, you check this box. And those paid features are the premium features you're looking at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. It has different names, but it's the same thing.
Right.
Yeah. So you can pretty much make everything as a premium feature if you want, but I don't think
See, because right now, as I'm looking at the computer, oh no, because that's an app. Well, yeah, because I'm looking at the computer screen and comparing it to the app, where you have you can't see my computer screen, but where you have my routines, you have it as enabled, but on my app, I see my routines under premium feature,
Yes, correct.
as well as vote, as well
Correct.
as my
Yeah.
notes, and
Yeah.
they're all saying enable, but not. Oh no, but they are clicked as
Yeah,
premium.
they're default to be premium features.
Their default. Okay.
Yeah. Like I can change, you can change.
Okay, so because we made it default.
Oh no, honestly, I don't know what was the exact reason that it's default, but it's something right into the system. Like we made it
Oh,
default.
you made, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, because I don't think we would have. So how does that? So that isn't it for like? Let me just see. Right, and it says you can search routine.
Yeah. So basically, you can try search your routine on here. You make sure you put in the exact same entry ID as your routines, right?
Yeah.
For example, 003, you can put in a 3 in there if you want to search for 003.
Yeah, I put 083 and it popped up endings.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
and
then
if you
but yet it says
notify, right?
premium feature. So that's not. We're not requiring them to pay for it.
Are you sure you want to use this feature though? Because what it does, if you search, you just search for 083, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you see a notify button on the right hand side once the routine pops up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you click on notify, it gives you ability to give you a notification about 30 minutes or 15 minutes before the routine starts. It's just like a notification tool saying, oh, this routine will be starting in 15 minutes, so get ready for.
Okay, so it's just It's just a way for them to get their own reminder.
That's correct. Yes, it's not really for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Or
And
if
then
you.
that doesn't, and that is included.
Sorry, what do you mean by included?
Included in the $4.99. It's not an additional paid feature.
Yeah, it's included. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And then vote, it says vote is off, but.
Yeah. Do you use both feature
I mean, we don't, but I mean, if this starts to be popular, the use of the app, I would like to use it because I think it's a nice way to engage audience.
Okay, I'll be very honest with you. Based on my past experience, this vote feature is simply, a number game. It's pretty much everyone from the same studio is going to vote for their own routines.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's going to happen. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah.
So,
No, but I wouldn't even do it for vote for that. I would do it for, I mean, I don't know what I would do it for, but I could think of something that isn't so much like who's the best, what was your favorite choreography? Because again, yes, it's their favorite routine. They're all going to vote for their kid.
yeah, exactly. So,
but I would try to do it more generic, maybe like vote for the best, like what, something about our event. Like, did they like awards session number 1 or award session number 2? Did they like this versus that?
I see.
Just
Okay.
to engage them with our company, not necessarily, vote for your kid 1,000 different times.
Well, if that's the case, all right, this might be helpful for you. Okay, so if we go to awards picked by audience, right?
Okay.
We go to options. Okay, we don't go to settings. We go to options. So use this option if you want to set up different set of new ID for voting, set up existing schedule routine. Okay, don't think about this. I'm going to show you how exactly works, so you can get a get an understanding on what it does.
Okay.
So intro ID, let's say 018. Option name, word, option 1. Say this one today is on the well, I've got 2 now that are interested on that. She's visiting. She's a teacher. All right, so sorry, bear me 1 second. It's been a long time for me.
Figure it out, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I need to log in as a regular user to see the vote section. So bear with me 1 second.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna make your app free for now so that I can access. Would that be okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I'm on the user and I'm trying to see the vote and it's asking me to make a payment.
Gotcha. Yeah. Don't want to have to do that.
Okay. There we go. All right. Okay, so can you please go to the vote section? As an admin. Yeah, so you see the vote is on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for solo, duo, trio, that session, so I have turned on the vote for this section. So I'm currently on my cell phone. I logged in as a regular user.
Mm-hmm.
And if you click on solo, duo, trio, you open up the voting result for that particular session. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see 01A, award option 1 got 1 vote, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the vote I punch in. So basically how this feature works is that you are able to set up different things that's not actually on your routine list to let people to vote. So when you are voting for a routine, you need to punch in the routine ID. You see on this page, it says enter ID and vote.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to punch in the exact routine ID to give the vote to that particular routine. But for anything that's not on your routine list, you can use here, which is the thing I just created to make a vote. So the way I voted that is I punched in 01A and clicked on vote. and you see you just received the award for 01A.
Mm-hmm.
So, well,
But there's no way to do it as a choice. You can only just cast a vote. You can't like select A or B or one or two or whatever.
Yeah, you need to cast the vote. Yeah, it's not a choice.
Okay, so I have to think of some votes.
But anyway, that's an alternative option to whatever to the routine to the existing routines. Yeah.
All right. And when you click when you're on the computer screen, right now you have the 01A award option 1 highlighted. What is the settings for? I know we're under options, but is there anything that is under settings that can make it a little bit more interactive versus just the vote, or no? It's just
I see. Well, we do have the option to make a vote on a per session base or per day base or per event base. And we can decide who will be the top winner of the voting, top 1, top 2, or top 3. Top 1 is going to display a medal right next to the routine itself on the app. And the minimum vote for the award. Like, for example, if the minimum set to 3 and this routine only gets 1, they don't show up. And you can put up the voting rule, which will be displayed on the app.
All right. So, like, if we decided to say vote for your favorite solo, duo, or trio, then however many the one that got the most votes. So, like, if 00 or 083 brought 50 family members and 085 brought 55 family members and friends, they'd probably win, right? Because that's kind of, unless of course you have really honest people and there was an amazing, like, because if you have a novice dancer versus this, supreme that just blew your mind and you're going to vote honestly, then because it is private, right? Nobody knows you love your child, but you have to. That's how I am as a parent. Of course, I want my kids to exceed in everything, but at the end of the day, or excel in everything, but I want, I'm honest. If somebody's really good, I'm going to vote the honest way.
Well, yeah, perfect word. I hope everyone's like you, but unfortunately,
that's wishful thinking, right? But it would be funny if we had, let's say 100 solo, duo, and trio entries, and we received 100 votes, and each one is for how would anybody win, right? Unless somebody got 2 votes or 3. I guess it just depends on how many people you bring.
Just a number game, yeah.
Yeah, and how many people register, whatever. Okay.
That's why I said the thing at the beginning when we started this section. So
right,
it's not really a section I would recommend.
Probably isn't the best way to utilize it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so that pretty much covers everything on the at show event page. Any questions?
No. I think that's pretty self-explanatory.
Okay, all right. All right, so back to the website, all right? So the app section, so we have already gone over the features on and off. You want me to set it back to $3.99 or $4.99?
Yeah. How is that again? It splits 50. I mean, like, what is the cost of the app itself? Like, for someone to use it? Like, because I can't remember. I don't know why I can't find.
Most of the cases, I believe it's a 50-50 share, but I don't know. It might be different between clients.
No, I remember that's what it was, 50-50. That's what I was going to say.
There you go.
I told Lucas that, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't tell Lucas that. Lucas told me that.
Okay. Yeah, so basically this is the revenue share from each of your location. And
yeah, we haven't offered it yet. And that's why I'd like to make this a feature that we do offer to the studios and their, attendees.
I see.
You guys had, I mean, the original cost was $4.99, but I mean, I'm okay with it being $3.99 because I'd rather encourage them to purchase it. And then if we opt to, I doubt
What most people do is that they make their first couple events free, so that whenever they, whenever they receive any complaints or a suggestion, they make improvement. If you make it like really expensive at the very beginning, like people might complain saying, "Oh, I just paid for."
Okay, so if we make it free, I mean, do we have to pay anything to Dance Comp Genie?
That's a good question. I honestly don't know about that part, but based on the revenue share thing, if you don't make money from it, we don't get anything. You don't pay anything from it, I think, unless there's something else I don't know about when you're signed on the contract.
You're selling it at $4.99, $3.99 or whatever, and it's a 50-50 share. Then, but if you make it free, I'm wondering if.
My guess is probably nothing, but you might want to double check with that. That on that with Lucas. What I'm trying to say is that you do a couple test run on the app and make it free so that you can get as much as user to use it as possible. So you can get more feedback and to see what needs to be changed on the next show. Once you're fully ready, you charge for that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that too. I mean, it's not something that I think we're going to retire off of. We're not going to make that much.
Okay. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Who knows, right?
But I mean, it would be not, like I don't mind making some of the features paid for, but as I go over it with my partners and figure it out, like I'll determine what's going to be free and not. But I definitely don't want to, like I would unclick program book for right now because we charge for the program book $10. So I don't want to, I mean, we could, I don't mind uploading it, and they could have it on their phone and that's fine, but we would charge $10 for it. But then we'd have to split that with you guys too?
Yes, I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the decision is yours. You know the controls and you can turn on and turn off stuff on your own. Yeah.
Yes. Now, this screen that we're looking at clearly is still the original Dance Comp Genie. What do you call this thing? What is this whole, like the screen, what is this, the program or what? What is this? What's the right terminology?
You mean this website?
Yeah, your website, Dance Comp Genie. This is the old format. Is this because Elliot said that you revamped it and?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Did that get launched yet?
Yeah, bear with me one moment, please. I believe this is the one you were talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is our staging website, right? So I'm just giving you an overview on what you're going to be have. So basically all the features, right? All the features you have on your website will be in there, except they're in a way nicer format and way easier access to all the modules on the web. So you don't have to jump from page to page, to access each single feature. So there will be.
Up yet? Is this new control panel, or what do you call it? This new what do you call that when you revamp the whole thing and it's a cleaner look? What is, you revamped it or just what is the terminology?
Well, we haven't officially announced yet, so I don't know what exactly they're going to be using, but we just call it new UI. Yeah.
New what?
UI, user interface.
And there you see, that's the term I was looking for.
Yeah.
New user interface. Okay.
Yeah.
So so right now, if I log into my Dance Comp Genie account, it'll still look like what I'm looking at right now on the screen.
You'll see this one, yes.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And by then we launched a new user interface. You'll be able to switch between the new one and the old one in case you don't get used to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it took me so long to get used to this one. I'm sure getting used to the new one will be a moment just because, you're used to it one way. All right. Well, I mean, I think that answers all of that. Is now for me, we have Dance Comp Genie. So I told you about our West Coast branch. They only have cheer. Okay. So you've recorded this. This is great. I don't necessarily want to. I need to know about cheer. So if we could go on to cheer next, can we stop the recording and then record cheer separately, so I don't have to make them, go this however long this conversation has been until.
That's a interesting question because the meeting recording is per meeting based. So if we want to make a separate recording, we'll have to, start.
Okay, don't worry about it then. It's okay.
I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this.
we can see at what, like at whatever time it is, right? Then I could just tell them to skip forward. They're able to do
of
that.
course. You can do that for sure. Yeah.
Okay, fine. That's
Okay.
fine.
Or I can, after this meeting, once the meeting is recorded, I can try to split the video into two. So you can
Well,
have
I don't
two
want you to
separate
go crazy. It's not that big of a deal. It's fine that they have this. Eventually they'll be doing dance, so they might as well have it. As long as I could tell them, up until whatever, 1:57, it'll be dance, and, start at 1:57. So.
I see. Okay. All right. Well, okay. Actually, then let's go through the rest of the features. So app schedule, honestly, this is not something you would need to do. So basically on here, entry type, age, category, level, it just decides the display of the routine. Say you choose entry type, age, category, and level on the app. It's going to say solo, age 12 to 14, and junior.
Okay.
It just decides the display on the schedule.
So wait a minute, group term. Say that to me one more time. Where is this under? We're under the app, and where?
App schedule.
App schedule. Okay. Okay. All right. This will probably be something D does. So that's
okay.
Good.
All right, and also on the app page, you can choose to whether display the studio name or code or nothing at all. So it's highly customizable on that page.
Okay. And okay, good.
Okay, so that's all it does on this page. Staff studio access permission. So if you ever have anyone, right? For example, you have a staff on your team that you don't want to give them the access to particular modules on your app. What you can do here is that you put them, like for example, you have D here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can assign permission. Wait, hold on. Yeah, so basically you can assign particular permission to this particular person. So for example, you have D here and you don't want her to access schedule or announcement, you just save it here. And when D logs in, she won't be able to see any of those things.
Okay.
Yeah. If she's a staff, right? And if it's a studio saying, oh, I don't want to make any payment, can you give this for me to free? You can use this feature and add this person's email into this list and then grant them permissions to these features.
Okay, so that kind of answered the question I asked earlier. In other words, let's say we wanted to sell the app to the customer or the parents at whatever, $4.99. Mm-hmm. If I wanted to give the studio owner the app for access to the app for free, That's what I would do. I would enter their email address and say, I want to give them these permissions for free. That's
correct. Yeah, just make sure you enter them under the studio section. We have the staff and studio.
Okay, so and then okay, so and then the other thing would be, let's just say we charged for everything, but yet but we don't include the critiques or the performance videos. If I wanted to give the studio owner the app for free and grant them access on their app, so they'll have their free app and allow them to have the critiques and the performance videos, where we're not going to give it to the customer, whether we get the customer's app is free or charges, we charge for it at $4.99. We could give the studio owner via their email access to it free, along with the access to the critiques and the videos, right?
Here's something I'm not 100% sure about. Like if you turn off the paid feature, I mean, if you completely turn off the critiques or performance video on here, and you turn on here, I don't know if there's going to be a conflict. Like, to be honest with you, I don't exactly know like which one takes over. So I'm going to talk to the team and find out to see if that's a available option. But I can guarantee you that if you turn this on here and turn this on here, they will be able to see it, guaranteed, no problem.
Right, but we don't
Yeah, I
necessarily
see.
want the parents to be able to see
Right.
their and hear their critiques, but we would want the studios to.
Yes, I will find that out for you.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Anyway, but you get a concept of how this part works, right? You give special permissions to special accounts
Right.
to these features.
Yep.
Okay, and the announcement, which is the same announcement we just talked about on the
Mhm.
app side, you can manage your announcement on here or add announcement on here. It will
Okay.
end up on the app itself.
Okay.
Yeah, live streaming is something we're working on, and it's not quite available yet. So we'll skip that part, right?
Okay.
Okay, so that's pretty much you need to know as a admin on the Dance Comp Genie app. So next thing I'll be showing you is the on the user end. Okay, so on your app, could you please go back to the dashboard and log out from the current account?
Log out.
Log out, yes, because I'm going to be giving you a regular user account to get a feeling of how they see everything on their end.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have a account here. So on the username, you can put in demo1, DEMO, and the number one. No space, no capital, no nothing.
Okay.
Password, still password.
It says username and email to the password does not match. So demo1
And
and
password.
PASSW. Still says it doesn't match. DEMO, the number one, no space, no caps,
Mm-hmm.
and then password, no capital, right?
No capital, no.
Still won't, it says doesn't match.
That's weird because I just logged in using that account. Let me try it on my end. That's annoying. Okay, I'm gonna type in the password on my screen. Okay, let me know if you see it. Try this one. No capital, please. Same username and use this password.
Okay.
Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. All right, so you pretty much see the same screen, right?
Yep.
Okay. This time, can you please go to competition
Mm-hmm.
and search for Dance Champs? And you will see two results, right?
Mm-hmm. And where do we go to like put a photo in and of our logo and whatnot?
I see. Okay, that's something we'll do for you. So do you have a logo that you can send to us?
Yeah, where do I email it?
Okay, and this is my personal email, right?
Just a JPEG?
Yes. No capital, please.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, it doesn't really matter.
Right. Okay, no problem. I'll send that to you. Do you want me? Let me see if I have it in J. I can send it in PNG too.
Yeah, whatever format you want, but ideally it can could be a Square one.
A square one?
Yeah, Square. Yeah.
Oh, but I have it in round. But
That's fine. I'll try it.
let me I'm going to actually attach both the dance and the cheer, because if we're moving on to cheer, then you'll at least have it.
Okay.
Bear with me just 1 second, sorry.
Sure, all good. Oh, actually, you can send this to me afterwards because
Okay.
it takes a little time for me to upload. So
Okay,
even though
then
it's
I'll
sent to me
send it
right
to
now.
you later then. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
I'll
Okay.
save it.
Yeah. So you do see two results. The first one is yours, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So can you please click on that?
Hey, where did my Zoom go? How come I can't see you on the...
Oh, no, you don't need to see the screen. You just need to see the app for.
Oh, okay. All right. No problem.
Okay. And you open up. That's your competition profile. You can see you don't have a photo at the moment, which is something I can upload for you later. And also about us and contact us are empty, right? So you need to fill in that.
I need you to change some numbers though. Change this info a little bit, because I don't want, that's like my home address and my cell number, and that's not what I want to give out.
Oh, I see. Okay, just let me know what the infos
I'll send it to you on the email.
Yeah, in the same email will be the best. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, this is what the user is going to see, and the about us and contact us. When you log in back as an admin, you will able to go back to here, exact the same place to modify. Okay. Same for the picture.
Where can I go? I can't see the screen. This is so weird.
Oh no, I'm talking about on the app.
But okay, so where am I looking then?
Okay, so what screen are you on?
Where do I go to modify? I can't modify any of my contact info. That's something you'll do, correct?
Yes, the contact info is something. You know what? If you log in as an admin back to this exact same page, you'll be able to change your logo, your the about us, and contact info altogether.
Oh, okay.
Or I can do it for you. It's up to you.
Okay.
You just
I
need
don't
to.
mind doing it. It's just, I figured I would be able to. I didn't realize that you had all this info. So either way, I mean, I don't mind. If I can do it, I'll do it. It's not a big deal.
Okay, so just make sure later you log back as an admin and come back to this section.
Now, but you only have us as Dance Champs Elite. Oh, that's true. I'm on dance. I'm thinking cheer. Never mind.
Yeah, you're on dance. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Only one dance right now. It's just, and there's two cheer names in cheer, so that's fine.
Okay. Anyway, at this moment, you're logged in as a regular user, and you don't have any access to modify any of these info, right? But when you log back as an admin, you can change anything you want on here.
Okay.
Okay. So as a user, so can you please click on 7 competitions?
Okay.
Yeah. So if you click on that, it shows all the competitions that you have at the moment, right? As well as the convention, which you don't have any added. But anyway,
and then, and as an admin,
you see the same thing.
Able to add in an image for Mechanicsburg or East Rutherford, et cetera, et cetera?
I believe they will use the same image you upload.
Okay, so it's not individual images.
It's not location based. No.
Okay.
Okay. So can you please go to view competition past events?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you will see Jackson NJ in there, right? Fifth from the top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if this location is not expired, your user will be able, to add this event to their list. there will be a add to my event button, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, that's how your users register for your competition events.
Okay.
Yeah. From the app, I mean.
Mm-hmm. So they can, but they'll be able to view any of the events, correct?
Yes, they will be able to view all of them. Yeah. If you list them on here, or if they're activated on your location page.
Right. Even if they're not even if they're not in that event, if they're not coming to that one.
That's correct. There's no restriction.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So this is pretty much what the users see. Actually, you're on the user account. You do see that add to my event list button, right?
My events or at my, oh, you mean like the at event?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's how you do it. Yeah, and once you go back to the user end, you pretty much see the same as the competition admin sees, except you don't have any ability to modify any of those things.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, so can we please go back to the dashboard?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the very first page, yeah. So could you please log back as an admin? Username is Dance Champs Elite and password just password.
Now, if I want to change my login information, I guess I'm able to do that like in my account or no? Or no, just it's always going to, can I change my password?
I'll change that for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it really doesn't matter, but it's just kind of easy for someone else to figure it out, you know?
I think the hard part is the username.
Well, that's true too. But except for they know, or you know, if they wanted it, but I don't doubt they're going to get in here and make any changes.
No,
But
most likely not. But just to be safe, send me your password later and I'll reset it for you.
okay.
Okay. All right. So are you logged back in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Okay. So like I said, my event is the part you're gonna spend 99% of your time on, and the rest of the feature, for example, shop. It's a place we create to sell secondhand dance items. Their shoes or their props. I don't know. And the knowledge, and for the rest of features, you can give a look around like whenever you have time. It's not something you have to do to manage your event, right? Like it's open to the general public, and everyone can look at it. And the only thing that's different is the support section. So if you're at an event and you need immediate support, you can open up the app and use the support section on here. Two places to access the support. One's from your website, the other place is from the app. So it's the same thing, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much for the dance app. Do you have any questions? I guess questions will come up like once you get into that, but feel free to contact us.
I guess one of the questions, where do I go to upload and change my information? Because I don't.
I see. Okay. Can you please go back to dance competition? Search competitions, like the place you just search for yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, and search for Dance Champs Elite.
Okay.
Yeah, and you found yourself, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And you open it up, you see on the very top, you have a place to upload your image.
Right.
Yeah, just by click on it, you can load the image from your camera or take a new picture. It's up to you. And about us and contact us, you see the edit button on the right. You click on that, you can change your contact info and put in a brief introduction of your company under the About Us.
Yep. Okay, perfect.
Yep, super easy.
See, I got my logo up already.
Okay, cool. Let me see that.
And then I'll go in and change all that. Okay.
Hey, that looks good.
It's fast. It was on my phone. I just did it the other day for social media. And I gotta just do the phone numbers eventually. Okay, so are we able to do
Cheer? Yes. Okay. So to be honest with you, there isn't much things I need to show you in Cheer since we already went through the dance because the features are almost the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could you please look at your computer screen? Just let me know if you can see mine when you're there.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, sure.
I only have. It says now that you've taken care, get your own account. I don't see anything on the Zoom anymore. It's just like a Zoom standard thing. So weird. Let me see if I loot. No, that was it.
That's weird.
I mean, I'm hearing you, but I don't see anything on this.
Do you see the Zoom panel?
I see the Zoom, not a panel, just like a Zoom. It says zoom.us and it give, get your own account for free, put your work email address, sign up for free. It's not like
Okay. On your keyboard.
on my email. Do you want me to like click that join again?
Oh no. On your key, are you actually talking to me on the phone or from the computer audio?
From the computer.
Okay. Can you press Alt and Tab at the same time, or Alt first and Tab? That brings up all the screens that you have on your computer. So you should be able to see the one that says meetings or anything like that. That has my screen on it.
Well, that's interesting. I saw stuff popping up, but I don't. Let me see. Alt and Tab.
And that brings up all the windows that's from your computer at the moment, right?
Well, I mean, I guess, but the web page. No, that isn't.
Nothing's mine.
No, it's so weird.
Okay, that's fine. You can open up the cheerchamps.cheercompgene.com. We can go through it over there. You don't necessarily have to see my screen since we have the same thing.
I mean, it's flashing as I'm doing this under Zoom, but it keeps the same screen. All right, so let me open up my Cheer events. Okay. All right, I'm at the dashboard.
Okay. All right. Can you please go to the app section?
App section?
Yeah, app. It's on the top. Well, you see cheer registration, cheer schedule, cheer tabulation, and the app, right?
No, I just see it says when I logged on, it says dashboard. It took me right to the dashboard. Event producers, judges, and coaches search so it's just at the dashboard.
Event produce.
And there's not even like those little lines to like settings, like you can pull like a drop down bar or anything.
Your site is cheerchamps.cheercompgene.com, right?
My website?
Yeah.
Cheer, is it Cheer Champs or Cheer Champs? I don't know.
I think it's Cheer Champs.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, can you go there? Are you actually on that site or?
Hold on, let me. Cheerchamps.cheercompgenie.com. Yeah.
Yeah, and you do have a staff named Natasha on your end, right?
Say that again.
Natasha.
Natasha is our West Coast branch.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. I just want to make sure I'm on the right site on here because you got me a little bit confused on that.
Do you want me to log into the admin panel?
Yes, please. Yeah. Log into the admin panel. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So on the top, you see cheer registration, cheer schedule, cheer tabulation, and the app, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Click on the app, please. Yeah, as you can see, pretty much all the items, all the contents are the same as the
Okay.
dance, right?
I was looking at this under the app section. I mean, on the app on my phone, not on
Oh,
here.
I see. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, pretty much the management is all the same. You know, you got your nearby restaurant, judge and staff schedule announcement. The only thing that's a little bit different from the apps, the division status, right, which is the fifth one from the top, and my divisions. But honestly, those two features, don't even worry about them because it's something we're working on and you don't need them during the show. Yeah, other than that, everything is the same. So same for voting, bios, order, revenue share records, publish result and schedule and results. Yeah, pretty much everything's the same except, all right, if you go to cheer tabulation,
Mm-hmm.
the only thing that's different is the way you publish your score. Remember on dance side, you go to one place, you click a checkbox, and all the scores will be published, right? But on the cheer side, if you go to cheer tabulation and the tabulation, publish scores.
Now, wait a second.
Yeah, take your time. Yeah. So click on cheer tabulation from the top. And the sub menu, there's one.
I'm still under app, right?
No, go off the app. So go to the next, the session that's on the left of the app. It's called cheer tabulation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Click on that.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the menus says publish scores.
Okay.
Yeah. So on cheer, you have to publish the scores for each team one by one. It's not like a one time together. Well, you do have the ability, you know, to select all the teams from this list and click publish scores. But some people, you know, they just do this like one team and publish, one team and publish. So, you know, you have two different ways to publish scores on the cheer.
So in other words, as our tabulator is entering, well, no, we really wouldn't do this until the end of the session because we wouldn't want to publish this. I don't think we would want to publish the scores, or maybe we would. Would we? I guess, well, I see that's a D question and a Natasha question, but.
But you do have both options.
All right. So in other words, looking at the cheer tabulation screen on the website, right?
Yes.
Says select brand, so it's either Cheer Champs Elite or Cheer Champs West Coast. Select the year, select the event. Obviously, that's whichever event we're at. Select the stage. What does that mean?
Well, you have some people have different stage or sessions during the same event, but you just need to select them. Most people put in main because they only have one stage.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. If there's different, okay, yeah, we haven't grown to that size yet. Okay. And then where it says select session, well, obviously, let me just see something. Royal Kingdom.
Well, I think, go ahead.
How does it give me an option to select session?
Oh, because the schedule haven't got set up yet. Okay. You can follow my selection here. So you go to Cheer Champs Elite as the brand. Year use 28.
I really wish this was recorded. Is there no way to record this? I mean, we'd have to start all over again, right?
No, everything's recorded. Like from the
I know,
beginning of the meeting.
Oh, your screen's going to be recorded just because I can't see it.
Oh, that's correct. Yeah, my screen is recording everything.
Yeah, because I'm thinking for Tasha and Dee, so I just
they will see it.
They can see it.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right.
So where do they say this again? Where do you want me to go?
So select brand. The brand goes to Cheer Champs Elite. Year use 2018 to 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Event use Raining Rumble, which is January the 27th, 2019. Stage select May. Session, there's only one session.
Okay.
It's going to load all the routines in that session.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you click on a random routine, say number 3,
Mm-hmm.
this routine will be highlighted, and you click publish score.
Okay.
You see,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, next to publish, this routine is checked, right?
Right.
And you can do the same thing by clicking unpublished score to remove the score from this. To remove the score of this routine from the app.
Okay.
Yeah. Or you go to the right, top left. There's a check. You can select all the routines altogether.
Gotcha. And then put publish
or unpublish. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So that's how you publish your scores on the cheer side. Right. That's the main difference between cheer and dance. Okay. And for publishing the schedule, can you please go back to the app section?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. And go to publish schedule and result.
Mm-hmm.
2 tabs. Go to upload data.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you can select a year, right? So the one we just did, I don't know, maybe it's 2018, 2019. But so basically what you do is that you select the correct year, and it's going to load the correct locations in this under the schedule section. So the first part you see schedule, right? And you see a location drop down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you just choose a location.
Mm-hmm.
And if that location already have a schedule that's set up under the cheer schedule, all you need to do is just click the checkbox, allow public to view.
Okay, and then that would give them access
upload or save.
Okay.
Yeah, you select.
Now, if we have this, I mean, like when Dee creates the schedule on the website here, and it's in here already, that's all, I mean.
That's the process you go through. Yeah. If Dee hasn't created any schedule or you have your own schedule to upload,
right,
you can use the upload feature on this page.
But everything's done in this program. So if it's in this program, we don't have to upload anything, right?
That's correct. Yes.
Okay. So we just hit allow public to view, and that gives them access to the schedule.
Yeah, make sure you select your location and the year.
Yeah, with the right location. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
And the same thing with the program book and results as well.
Program book. Yeah, program book is down there. Result is down there.
Not that we do a program book for cheer, but I'm just saying. I'm just looking at what's here.
Yeah, all the same.
Raining Rumble. If I wanted the results already, we would click on the Raining Rumble and allow public to view.
That is correct. Yes.
And then you do upload or save, right? And then that saves it and allows them access to it.
That is correct. Yes.
Okay. And then as far as now it's always the cheer chant, like on my app, I'm looking on my phone again, where it has the website. The website takes them to the cheer champs at Cheer Comp Genie versus cheerchamps.com, right? We always want to give them access to that website versus our website, to our website, to our part in your system, right? Versus our own website.
Sorry, I'm not quite following you on.
In other words, like I'm looking at the app, right? I'm looking on my phone under Cheer Champs Elite.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way to change the color? Is it always blue on the app? Right? You can't.
Yeah, that's a default from our app. Yeah.
Gotcha. And then again, this one has my cell number on it, which I want to change, and it has the correct email because it's info@cheerchamps. But under the website, it says HTTP and the / is cheerchamps.cheercompgenie.com versus cheerchamps.com, which is our regular website, not.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. That you can change to anything you want.
I mean, does it doesn't affect, because really, if they're, in my mind, I think having the regular website makes more sense because they get all this information on the app that's attached to their online. Whatchamacallit.
Yeah, on here you can change to anything you want. It's just for display purpose. It's not gonna break anything if you change to something random.
Okay.
Yeah.
And remind me how I change, our company info in there again?
Yep. So are you on the organizer page?
I'm on the dashboard right now.
Oh, dashboard. I see. Okay. Go to event producers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Search for Cheer Champs Elite. And I see two results. One is Cheer Champs Elite. One is Cheer Champs West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
You click on that.
Yep.
Same screen as the dance. You can change your photo. You can press edit to change the about us information.
Oh, I don't think am I logged in? Maybe I'm not logged in.
Oh, yeah, you're probably not logged in.
Yeah.
Okay, so your username is Sharon Stevenson. Sharon space Stevenson.
All right, let me log in.
Yeah.
No, any caps?
I don't think it matters. Just make sure there's a space in the middle between the first and last.
Okay, and the password?
Password.
Oh.
Yeah.
And what is it for West Coast?
Oh, you're managing both on the same app, so same username and password.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so now I search for event producers. I don't see any edit. I'm at Cheer Champs, but there's nothing. No.
Hold on. Is the Cheer Champs West Coast a different website you have, or is it managed on the same website?
It's managed on the same website, but like there would be two different email addresses.
Oh, then you probably need a different account. Have different account for that. That's probably why.
But I'm still on Cheer Champs Elite, and Cheer Champs Elite doesn't give me any edits options.
Sure about that? Because I do see them. On the right-hand side, there's an edit.
No, on the right-hand side, it says events.
Below that?
Nope. It just says 13 check-ins and 10 competitions.
That is weird. Because I do see them on my end. I can change something for you. You're logged in as Sharon Stevenson, right?
Huh?
Okay, can you please go back to the dashboard?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go to My Account, which is the second to the last option.
Mm-hmm.
What do you see there?
Role competition company manager and username is Sharon Stevenson.
Yeah, that's exactly what I have. So we're on the same account. So event producers, and you search for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Cheer Champs. And then two come up, Cheer Champs Elite and Cheer Champs West Coast.
Okay, I know West Coast you don't have any ability to modify because it's a different account, but Cheer Champs Elite, you should have everything.
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Are you on Android or iPhone?
iPhone.
Okay, I'm gonna grab an iPhone from my the office really quickly and to see if I see the same thing on my end. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I can't even change like the logo or anything.
Okay, I'll do a quick check.
Go to Cheer app. Log in as Sharon Stevenson. Sharon Stevenson. Stevenson. There's a space between the first and last. No rush, take your time. Password, just password. Right. Okay. It seems like it's not displaying the modification on iPhone. Okay. Sorry about that. That's hey Sharon. So that's something we need to figure out on our end. It looks like this is a bug because I do see everything on my iPad, but on the iPhone I don't see anything.
Hmm. And is there anywhere else, like, can I go online to do it onto the program?
We only have access for that, but this is something we are going to fix right after this meeting because this is affecting all customers. So something
Well,
we need
yeah,
to
and
do.
everybody's got these stupid iPhones, even though I like an Android better, but that's my
Well, I'm on Android and I don't see any problem. I even see those
Yeah,
buttons.
see, of course, it's the iPhone's problem, naturally. Okay, you'll fix that right away, and then you can just maybe shoot
Yeah.
me.
Check back in a couple of days, and
Okay.
and I'll shoot you an email once it's fixed. Because honestly, it's gonna take a little time, than like an hour or so. Because the fix is quick, but we need to re-upload this version to the App Store, so that's might take a little bit of time.
Oh, so we have to download a new one. So then I should just delete this one until.
I would say hold on to it. Maybe when you open it up, it's gonna give you an auto update.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but anyway, the bottom line is everything functions almost exactly the same as the Cheer app. Sorry, as the Dance app. So yeah.
Okay. And all right. Are there any other features that?
No, I think that's pretty much everything about the apps.
And we're able to do those announcements again as long as they have those features enabled, right? I mean, the notification features enabled.
Yeah, which is the settings controlled by their own phone. Yeah.
Right. Right. Exactly. Yeah. Okay. And all right. Perfect. And then will you send me the recording so I can send it out to them then?
That's correct. Yeah. So after this meeting, I'm going to upload this video to YouTube. And once it's done, I'm going to ask my assistant or my colleague to send you an email, including that video link, so you can share with your colleagues.
I have an issue because I'm actually, while we were just talking, since I realized there wasn't anything I could do with the Cheer app, I went back into the Dance app that I still had open, and I was updating the phone number, which I just updated, and I hit save, and then when I went, it took me back to the dashboard, but it didn't actually save the changes that I made.
Did you change the number to 888-458-1336 /732-553-2677?
I did, and why, you see that?
And I see it on my end.
Well, I don't know why I don't see it on my end.
Maybe go back to the same page and take a look.
Well, I did, and now I'm entering it again because I thought maybe because I've used the dots versus the dashes in the phone number, I'm changing that because it had my cell, the 917 number again.
And I see you change your website to dancechamps.com.
Yeah, and info versus Sharon, like this is all my personal stuff. So.
And I see info@dancechamps.net.
And it says save successfully, but it takes me back to the organizer, and the organizer has the new logo that I put up, but it still has the original information, my cell number, Sharon at Dance Champs, and my address.
I wouldn't be
wait a
too
minute, never
concerned.
mind. I backed it out and I brought it back in, and like I backed out and I hit the Dance Champs again, and now it does have the right, correct stuff, but it's not showing my logo. When I search competitions and I did the Dance Champs Elite, and it pops up and it's in blue with the image, it says no image available, but maybe which I changed before, but I see it in when I'm under organizer.
So most likely you're gonna back off from the app and reopen the app again, to give it a refresh, because I do see everything on my end. The purple logo just logged in, you uploaded with white background and everything. Yeah.
All right, so I just got to do my About Us and stuff. Okay, so I'll
Yep.
take care of all of that.
Okay.
Okay. All right, wonderful. I'll send you the password to change it to, and then we're good to go.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. And I'll send you the video link afterwards.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much for all of this, and I will look forward to finishing up and getting all this stuff finalized, and let me know about the Cheer app when I should update it.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. And I'll keep you posted.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Okay. Have a good one.
You too. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye for now.